What's up, TBU? Cap over here, and I'll be your host for the next week previews, as this week we're moving on to week 2. That's right, the make or break week 2. That's what I'm calling it. Make or break week 2, because either you got your very first victory in week 1 and you're feeling pretty good and you want to build that momentum up, or you got a bit unlucky, got your very first loss of the season, you were like, man, that just sucks. I want to get the victory on week 2. So make or break, it's a big week for everyone, because people are going to be pulling away from the pack, or they're going to be 2 losses down. It's one of the two are getting the very first victory, going back to 500, the good old 500. But anywho, before we get into this, be sure to smash the like button. You guys showed up our very first week, showed some tremendous support, commenting, liking, doing all of the above. I really do appreciate it. It makes it so much more nicer to do these videos. Again, gives me motivation too. So be sure to smash the like button, and most importantly, check out everyone at the TBU. I'll put it in the description down below. Support your favorite coach, or just check out everyone's channel. The support is hugely encouraged. As we'll just jump right into this. That right? That is right. That's right. That's absolutely right. There we go. The first battle we have is the Pine Cove Ramblers FC versus the Denimil Dene. Say it 3 times once more. Make it right, guys. Make it right. And Jim, I got the name right. I even corrected the name on the board. I threw some luck out for you, man. I threw some luck. And this is a big match for both of them, because they did both lose their opening week. So one of these fellas are going to be walking away with a W under the belt, and the other is going to be walking away with 2 L's. So 2 L's is not good. I know it's Lexi Lush? What? No. But one of these guys are going to be walking away with a W. One of these guys. Next up, we have the 2 teams that actually came out on top of their week 1 battle. The Munchlaxter United versus the Harlem Gloomtrotters. Very big week, because one of them is going to be walking with two W's, like the ones before. Either you get 2 losses or 2 W's, and they're going to be at 500. So like I said, big week for the Sun Division. And once again, we have a weird pattern over here. We have the Wolverhampton Weaviles versus the Maryland Torterra Pins. And these 2 teams actually both lost their opening week. So one of these guys are going to be walking with two W's. Or no, not 2 W's, 2 L's. The other is going to be at 500, which means the other team's going to be at 500. Everyone's going to be at 500. It's a weird week. Next up, we have, as you guessed, in the Sun Division, once more, 2 teams that picked up 2 W's on their very opening week. We have the West Coast Wingles, that's right, loving those West Coast Wingles, you got my support, versus the New Jersey Weaviles. Both these teams won their opening day debut of the TBU, not the debut actually. They both opened with a W, and they want to build off of that. So the Sun Division is going to be looking fairly interesting, with a lot of teams that are playing each other that have either or both lost their opening week, or both won their opening week. So big times in the Sun Division. It's going to be great. I highly recommend that you check out everyone. Me, myself, I'm going to be checking out the West Coast Wingles, because I do love that logo so much. It is so fresh. And of course, I'm going to be supporting your King Bub over here of royalty. I tipped my hat. If you could have seen me, I tipped it. Next up, we have in the Moon Division, which is a bit more sporadic, I guess. That's what you can say. We have the Juventus versus the Long Island Gold Ducks. While this team has Juventus lost their opening week, while the Long Island Gold Ducks have won their opening week. So, like I said before, big make or break week 2. Make or break. Next up, we have the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the AS Rowlett. Both of these teams actually lost their opening week. So both of these teams are going to be looking, and they're going to be hungry. Pyro is looking pretty hungry, and that's not just for meat. They're going to be looking for the first W of the season. Next up, we have the Tennessee Dynamos versus the Birmingham Spritzies. The Tennessee Dynamos have actually won their very first week, while the Birmingham Spritzies lost their week 1 battle. Come on, Birmingham. I love the logo. You guys got to get the W. You got my support over here. The Tennessee Dynamos, though, the minnows of the division. I'm talking about figuratively. Figuratively. That's what I'm talking about. And then we have the teams that have both won their opening week. I guess this sort of has a pattern, you know, you have 2 L's or 2 W's and then it switches. I don't know. Next up, we have the Scandinavian Stoutlands versus the Durham Drydagons, who have both won their opening week. And this is a big, big match because one of these 2 teams are going to be walking away with 2 victories. And the other is going to be walking away at 500. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. So be sure to leave in the comment section down below, what is your favorite pizza? Because I am hungry and I would like some pizza. There's a bunch of snow out there. And yeah, I just want to hear from you. Want to hear from you guys. Anywho, thank you so much for checking out this week's previews, next week previews, or, you know, it depends on when you watch it. Next week, this week, sometime this week. I'm going to get going. So have yourselves a good time and enjoy week 2. Bye.